guys, today we'll be doing the taste test dito sa ginawa nating the ultimate chocolate fudge cake. So excited na akong tikman. It looks so good. Alright, so gumamit tayo dito ng Catalina Premium and Pure Unsweetened Cocoa Powder. And of course, para sa ating chocolate ganache, gumamit tayo dito ng all-purpose cream powdered base from Easy Bakes. So yun, let's have our first bite. Let's go! Alright, cheers! So yun, so unang kagat ko pa lang dito sa cake na to, no joke, very fudgy yung cake natin, as in super fudgy talaga. Tapos yung ating chocolate ganache, perfect na perfect yung ginamit nating all-purpose cream from Easy Bakes na hinalo doon sa ating melted chocolate. It feels like eating an ice cream. Kung familiar kayo sa Rocky Road na flavor, parang ganon. Tapos nilagyan pa natin ng marshmallow, walnuts, and cashew nuts. Super perfect combination. It's a must-try recipe. So let me know kapag itry nyo to. Bye guys! Cheers!
So grabe ka flavorful and grabe very rich and chocolatey but it's not too sweet, and you should try this Catalina line na cocoa powder na to, no? Very good and very versatile.
Hi everyone! Welcome to World Chocolate Cake Day. And wow, did you see everyone eating this chocolate cake? These are the people who enjoy a real chocolate cake made only with the premium cocoa powder that's available now in the market. It's called Catalina, and we're using 2 cocoa powders to give it a beautiful complexity. Wow, we're going to do this, we're going to make this cake, and I'm going to share this recipe, very easy recipe for all of you. So, let's go and do it. So, let's start by making the cake itself, okay? We have our wet ingredients. We have our eggs, our whole eggs. We have our butter. We have our vanilla, milk, and we have our sugar. But the first thing to do is to mix all the dry ingredients together. We have our baking powder. We mix it with our flour. We have our baking soda. We have our salt. Now, we're going to put black and bold. Black and bold is a wonderful partner to other cocoa powders. Why? Because you've got the darkness, okay? This is what is used in your very popular chocolate cookies that are really dark, okay? And it just syncretizes with the flavors of the other cocoa powders that you are using. In this case, we are using Catalina Premium and Pure. And we will be mixing this, and you will have what you call a wonderful mix, creating the chocolate flavors that we desire in a chocolate cake. Now, the first is to cream butter and sugar. We're going to be incorporating some air into our wet ingredients. Now that the butter is quite creamed, okay, let's slowly add our sugar. Time to add our eggs. There you go. Let's mix the vanilla with the milk. Okay, let's add a little milk. And slowly add our cocoa mix, making use of the Catalina Black and Bold and Premium and Pure. Alternate with some milk and vanilla. So, I think we're kind of done here. Okay, and we have our cake batter. This particular recipe makes 2 springform pans. I lined the springform pans with some baking paper, and we're going to divide our batter into two. So I'm gonna put this in the oven and let's start doing the filling. Based on traditional and old-fashioned style chocolate cakes, you need the filling to boost the flavors of the chocolate. And what we're going to make is a butter caramel filling laced with a little coffee. So the coffee, the smokiness of the coffee, the dark caramel flavors of the butter caramel are going to incorporate with that chocolate. You can be sure that this is going to enhance the total chocolate cake experience that you're going to have. So let's start. I'm going to get some sugar and we'll wait for it to caramelize. There, it's bronze and it's getting bubbly. And now we put in our butter. That butter incorporates and cooks in the sugar, and you're going to have this very deep flavor. Okay? Let's put in our condensed milk. Put in our milk. And we can place our water, we can place our salt, and add our coffee. Incorporate our starch into this. And we put in our egg yolk, whisking it fast. And we'll just simmer this to get it to a nice thickness. And we're going to cool this down and we're going to be ready to put our filling on our cake. So it's time to make our icing. Very simple, very easy, and this is borrowed from the old-fashioned way of making a fudge icing. But I'm just going to make it slightly runnier. So here goes. Let's melt our butter, get it nice and soft. Put our milk, mix our condensed milk, put our sugar, and put our premium and pure cocoa powder and black and bold cocoa powder. And we're going to create a very deep colored and deep flavored icing. So we'll get this to simmer. Okay, so the consistency of this is like a chocolate sauce right now. And what we want to do is to cool it down even more and whip it, and we can use it as our icing. I'm going to put in our vanilla because we're off heat now. Let's start whipping this. What's going to happen is it's going to be a little bit more stretchy, but it should be pourable enough so that we can pour it over the whole cake. There you go. We'll just wait for this to get to room temperature. It's a very heavy sauce-like consistency, quite pourable, and we're going to ice our cake. There you go. Well, it's time to assemble the cake. And these are the two cakes that we made from the single recipe. So let's first put the filling. So the filling was slightly chilled, and as you can see, it stands because that's going to layer. We can put it and just give it about 1 centimeter over the ridge. Okay, so we're transferring this. And there you go. We got our layer done. Let me just even out our filling layer so that when we pour the icing over, it doesn't run inside, but it just shapes the cake. We can start pouring this. This is already in room temperature. It's a European technique. We will just let the fudge icing totally enrobe the cake. Now we're ready to garnish. So it's time to just put some simple garnishing on the cake. You can crumble a whole chocolate bar on top of this. There you go. Just in time for World Chocolate Cake Day. Yeah. I hope you learned something today from our little video, and I hope you do this at home because it's not, as you did see, it was not a very difficult recipe to make. And if you want to have the Catalina Premium Cocoa Powder experience, all you have to do is log into easybake.com and order from there. And wow, look at this. I just can't wait to celebrate World Chocolate Cake Day with all of you. Thank you very much, my friends. And life is chocolate.